Hello my friends, David Kessler here and welcome back to the studio. Got lots of questions lately and I don't know why all of a sudden, but a lot of questions about the system that I use to hang canvases in the studio, and it's really simple. I mean, I didn't come up with this. I think I probably got it from Bob Burridge many years ago, but it works great. So let me give you a few more details. I've got a more detailed video on this on my channel, so if you look under the how-to videos in the playlists, it'll be under that. It's essentially just 1x2 wood strips. You can get them at any big box hardware retailer, you know, in the finished lumber area. It's not in the rough lumber or treated or anything, but in the finished lumber area. And you can get them in, you know, 8, 10, 12 foot lengths, 1x2s. And, you know, I have them spaced in a line for my height and for the size canvases that I work on. And that's how you kind of have to think about it. But you can get started by aligning this one, the first strip, at your eye line, so that this is sort of in the middle of your eye line. And I have two spaced closely here, so that it allows me to do, you know, 12x12 canvases or 10x10s, which I do occasionally. So this rests on here comfortably, but also lots of the other sizes that I typically would use, so that the canvas always has a place to rest on one of these other strips. What you don't want, for instance, if this were here and it was just hanging down and hitting the wall, you would want to brace behind that. So just think about when you're laying these out on your studio wall, if you want to do that, think about the spacing that you would need for the size canvases that you typically do. And start with this one at about your eye line, whatever your height is. So that'll vary with everyone. Now these strips are simply attached to the studs in the wall with wood screws. Pretty easy. If you're attaching those to masonry walls, then you'll have to use a masonry fastener to do that with, which means you have to use a hammer drill to drill a hole in there first and then put the screw in. It's not a big deal, it just takes a little bit of extra time to do that. Now, in terms of hanging the canvases on there, I just use these 1.5 inch wood screws. Let me get one out of the box here. It's just a wood screw, right? Really simple. 1.5 inches long. I simply screw it into this wood strip wherever it is that I need to hang canvases, and I just hang the canvas on there. The great thing is I never have to put a hole in a wall, ever, anywhere in the studio, because I have these all around my studio, so I never have to put holes in any walls in here. I just simply hang them from these wood strips, and that's all you have to do. Simple, simple, right? So you screw the strips to the studs in the wall. You take these wood screws and you place them anywhere you want to hang the canvases on there. Now, you know, sometimes when you put a canvas up here and you're painting on it, you know, if everything's not square, you might get a little bumping like that. Right? It's inevitable. Regardless of what system you have, it's not going to be foolproof. So all I do is I take this craft paper tape that I use for everything, and I roll it up, and I put one on the strip behind the canvas on each side, and that's enough to cushion it so that it doesn't make that noise. All right, really simple system, easy to install, inexpensive to purchase, right? So this is a great system. Hope it works well for you. If you have any questions, further questions, put those in the comment section below. And I hope this was helpful. Hope you can do this in your studio. We'll see you on the next video. Thanks.